So this is fun and totally not the video I wanted to be shooting tonight. I was planning on showing how you install a front 2-inch receiver hitch for your 2020 Chevy Colorado, but it turns out my key is stuck in the ignition and won't actually crank over. So, like I said, 2020 Chevy Colorado Z71. We've got, maybe 800 or so miles if the screen wants to pop on. Yeah, but as you guys can see, key's not stuck in the ignition, but when we put it in and try to twist, we are kind of locked out. Called OnStar, they weren't able to do any diagnostic work on it, so let's hit the internet and see what we can find. Hey guys, so we're back in the Colorado, roughly 2 hours later. We got in the garage now, finally got out to work. So what ended up happening is I called roadside assistance, and they were going to send out a towing company to come and tow my vehicle to the dealership, and they mentioned that there were like 3 possible codes, all to do with like security locks and like the ignition switch and the fact that the wheel was stuck in its turn position. But all of them, they mentioned that you have to take it to the dealer, and they obviously have to take care of it there. So wasn't really looking forward to having that done. So I ended up going and disconnecting the negative terminal of the battery and reconnecting it. I don't think that actually helped with anything because I was still unable to start it. But what I ended up doing, so my steering wheel was actually turned all the way to the right, and it was kind of locked in that position. So what I ended up doing was simultaneously, while the wheel was locked, pulling down in the direction I was turned as hard as I could, and then also while doing that, simultaneously twisting the key, and the engine decided to turn over and start back on. I was given a prompt in the forward screen right here telling me to roll down and then up my window. Not sure what that had to do with anything. Maybe to prove you're not a thief, you have to roll up and down the window for some reason. But anyway, so that turned out to be the solution. Just crank your wheel hard in the direction that you had your wheel turned, and simultaneously turn the key, and things should start back up. So because we know how to do this on command now, we'll go ahead and do a quick demonstration live. So what you want to do, say you need access to a certain wheel well, so you're going to crank your wheel all the way to the right. I'm holding mine here with my leg, and then you turn the ignition off. You'll see that the wheel just locked itself into place, and that's totally fine. You're going to just go outside, do the work you need to do, but when you come back, you'll notice that ignition won't start. So what you guys are going to want to do, and I set you down so you can see better, is pull the wheel all the way down in the direction that you're turned and simultaneously turn the key, and you'll see that it'll unlock, and then you'll be ready to go. So pulling down, twisting the key, you'll feel the wheel release, and then you can go ahead and start. So that'll about do it, guys. Thank you for giving it the quick watch. Feel free to give it a share. Hopefully this helped you if you guys were in a similar situation, and we'll see you guys in the next one.